K Renee, and I'm back again, once again, with another video. So before we get into this video, I need y'all to do what? Like, subscribe, comment down below if you're new, and if you are new, welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, you guys, I got some fans in the back blowing, so hopefully you guys can hear me. But you guys, it is very hot outside right now in Mississippi. It's like 90-some degrees, y'all, but it's saying that it's gonna feel like 101 or 2 degrees. So yeah, a girl has to stay cool, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, you guys, as y'all can see by the title of this video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about just, some things that God has put on my mind and on my heart early this morning, you guys. So like earlier, it was a really big storm, right, you guys? There was a really big storm and it was so crazy, so much thunder and lightning. The lights went out, and also we was like, me and my girlfriend, we was like looking back on when we was staying in Gary, Indiana, and reflecting on how it is now. Like, if you guys have been paying attention, like, there was a lot of storms going on in Gary, Indiana, and not just Gary, Indiana, because, that's just the biggest storm, but it was some in Lansing, Illinois, South Holland, Illinois, Hazel Crest, Illinois, like certain parts of Illinois as well. And just saying all that to say, you guys, it had me thinking, and I know that, it's so cliche to say like we are in our last days, but I just want you guys to understand something. God had put it on my heart early this morning around 2 in the morning, you guys, saying to stop chasing after the wrong thing, okay? And what he means by that is that, in this world, we know that, there's money and there's a lifestyle you want, there's things that you want and you desire. And to be honest with you, there's absolutely nothing wrong with wanting more for yourself. But at the end of the day, if that's what you're chasing after, you're going to always miss out on the most important things in your life, And first and foremost, I just say this. Chasing after God is the better option. And I say this why? Because not only you're always going to be steered in the right direction, but then you're also are going to be living a better life anyhow. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be who you are chasing after the opposite, if that makes sense. Your inside of you, like your heart, your spirit, your mind, everything will be completely different. And if I'm being honest with you guys, that's what I would want to chase after. You know what I'm saying? Doing the right thing. And saying that to say this, if it's something that you really want to do absolutely right now, right? You want to be your own boss, or it's a career you're going after, or, a position, whatever. You guys, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, right? That you want. But just know, if you allow God to be literally the center of your life and you put him first and he's the chase, you guys, everything else that's meant to happen in your life is going to happen afterwards. You know what I'm saying? God is going to do what's meant for you to do. God will do a new thing in you, and he will also do a new thing in your life. So you don't have to worry about, and that's another thing, you wouldn't even worry anyway, because after that point, you're leaving everything unto God. And I know that sounds a little bit easier said than done, but I'm telling you guys, stop chasing after the wrong thing. And then I have $1 million question. For those who are in that situation right now where you feel like that's what you're doing, right? Honestly speaking, when you was to get there, if you, hypothetically speaking, if you get there, then what? You know what I'm saying? Then what's next? What's next? You know how many times, like, people thinking about money and they're stressing and they're worrying, when all reality, we're not even supposed to be stressing. We're not supposed to be worrying anyway. We're supposed to wake up each and every day and be happy. You know what I'm saying? And not just saying that, oh, well, if I'm chasing after God, I'm not. No, that's the purpose of this channel, you guys. I'm making it where you guys can see that you can still live a good life and still follow God. God is not just going to want you to not live. That's not how that works. You know what I'm saying? You just are living in a different way versus how many live, which is nothing bad and wrong with that. You guys, while everyone's going left, you're choosing to go right, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And just saying all that to say this, it's more worth rewarding when you're doing something fulfilling and you're making a statement and you're actually doing God's work in this world. We need a lot of love and we need a lot of positivity out here. We need like that support, and we just need that outlet to just allow people to truly still remember that they're human beings. And nowadays, a lot of people don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times people are so busy trying to be somebody or doing something that is not even them. That's not even what they want. And you guys, that's the beauty of chasing after God, because when you're chasing after God, He's going to change you not only externally but internally. And trust me, that's going to be the best version of yourself you could have ever created for yourself if you just allow God to do it. And that's all. But also, I just want you guys to understand too, like, that does not mean you cannot go after your dreams, right? But just know, and I'm gonna break it down with exactly what I mean. You can want something, right? But you can always want God more. You get what I mean? Meaning, like, I'll give y'all an example. I'm doing YouTube, right? I'm doing a YouTube video right now. But I'm doing this because it makes me happy. And I feel like me doing this, I'm also bringing positivity and something informative. And also, I'm fulfilling something not only for you guys and for myself, but for God. I'm serving, right? By spreading good things and motivating you guys that it's going to be all right. And we can literally do this together. It's so many people out here in this world that's trying to get it together and figure it out, right? And that's the whole kind of like purpose of this channel. So if I'm doing that, right? Yeah, behind it, you may get the reward is, God allowing my page to prosper and I'm getting paid for it. But in all reality, I'm doing this because in my heart, I want to do it. Not because I feel like I'm going to get paid, if that makes sense. Like, if you're going to go do something for someone, you're going to do it because it's in your heart to want to do the right thing and do something good. And not because you're expecting something out of it. That's what I mean by chasing. So if you're chasing after God and you're doing something within whatever it is you're doing, whether you're a barber, a hairstylist, YouTube, whatever, content creating, you're understanding that at the end of the day, none of this is possible without God. And if I lose it all today, I know that as long as I got God, I still have everything. That is the purpose of the chase, you guys. And I can't help but to think about, just talking to him early this morning, him telling me that and understanding that you have, and this is another example he gave me early this morning. If you're running, say you're running down the street, right? You're running and you're running and you're running and you're running and running, because that's technically the chase. You're going after something, right? You're not even sure if it's meant for you, but you're going after the wrong thing. And the main thing is that money, right? You find yourself doing all type of stuff you ain't got no business doing, right? And you're running and you're running and you're running towards the wrong thing consistently. By the time you turn around, the thing that is meant for you is so far away from you. And by the time you make it there, it may just be too late. Have you ever just watched a movie where a cop was chasing after a guy, right? The wrong person. And by the time they turned around, it was kind of like too late, because the one that they was supposed to be getting is gone now. Have y'all ever just seen that on a movie or something like that before? Like, comment down below if y'all know exactly what I mean. And that's the prime example. You don't want to wait until it's too late, till you not completely lost yourself and it's literally too late and you're out of time. And And this at that time when God has and Jesus has returned and stuff. I'm just saying like that. Like, let life be meaningful and happy for you, and that you live a purpose and you're doing it because that's what's in your heart and not because you have a motive. You know what I'm saying? That's all, you guys. But thank you so much for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this message. Trust me when I say, like, when he talked to me this morning, it opened my eyes to things as well. So it's not just you guys. Like I told y'all before, y'all are not in this alone. And when I tell you, like, we're going to figure this thing called life out together, because, you know, when you're living and you're trying to do everything and figure life out and trying to live the best way as possible, especially following after God, you're going to go through so many obstacles because you're technically like the enemy now. You know, of course, to the enemy, right? When you're doing right, the enemy is automatically looking at you as a target. So anything, whether it could be family, it could be friends, it could be anything spiritually attacking you where you feel like, oh, I'm doing this, because everything that you see that might look good is not always good for you. That's not always God either. So that's why it's important to chase after God, so that he can place your feet on solid ground and put you on the path that you're supposed to be. And you guys, that is for real, literally all. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And if you have watched this video from the beginning to the end, I want you guys to comment down in the comment section and say that I will no longer chase the wrong thing. I will no longer chase after the wrong thing. Thank you so much again. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time. Bye.